Hello, 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 filthy animals. We're back again, and we got game 2 with WitchDoctor and Hickco. And if you recall, WitchDoctor managed to just squeeze out the first win there. Interesting division choice. Corpul 6, Territorial. And of course, the big disadvantage of this division is you only get this armor in A phase and nothing else. And he's playing on the balanced income. Moti, really nice units here. He's got these coming in A and B. The rest, pretty solid stuff. These guys with their ridiculous amount of light machine guns. Got ×3. Does some serious damage. And it's a move and shoot unit as well, so they can do this kind of damage up close. Pretty tasty to say the least. Decent AA with the Doubler. Rosita card in here. It's bringing this in A, which I would say is a little bit unusual. I'd probably go for this in B and bring the Zis 2. The Zis 2 doesn't come in A, does it? You can only get or you got the Snyder or the M32. This would probably be a better choice in my opinion. Anyway, let's go and have a look-see at his opponent Hickco and see what he's got in store. And here we are with Hickco's business. Looking fairly nice indeed. T26Es, T28Es. I do really enjoy these things. I think they're great for infantry support and the cheapness of them. The availability, if you double vet them as well, because I tend to find you don't bring 6 in, so they're a bit slow, but I have a couple of these on each side of the map and they can do some serious nice jobs. Do a bit of old killy kill. Airplanes, decent amount of work. Got Brewsters here, beautiful little planes, chunky little boys, do like them a lot. Cluster planes, I'm not quite sure why in B. I would think in A you may as well. Oh, then again, he's up against Corpul. He's not going to have much opposition in terms of armor, so that makes sense. Blenheims in B, 6 of them in B. Get 4 in A, 6 in B, really good. These boys in A. And yeah, these things can come in fairly handy sometimes. They've got big boom rockets. They tend to miss though, so you want to fire these at a cluster of stuff, because there's usually going to be AA around or something to make you miss your direct target. But with a 210mm, it's a pretty big blast on that thing. Everything else fairly standard stuff. Sturm is doing the business. Soccer 85, get 1 card of them. I do usually upvet these as well. They do nice work. Flamers in B, Jakari everywhere. Let's see how this goes. And here we are. Straight into the action. Oceanorthy, I did forget to mention, but you probably noticed that yourself. Yeah, Hickco is on Maverick again, so let's see what he can get going on here. ISU 152, early call out, nice idea. Although you don't really want to get this picked off early with the AT weapons, and there's a Rosita coming in right from the get-go, deploying in a weird position. But if you can inch this forward and keep it out of line of sight of this bad boy and pop him from a 2k range, that would be nice. But equally, this guy can fire 2k range with his HE and he could blap him quite easily. 7.6 damage. But the armor's not fantastic on this thing. It's pretty darn good, but not fantastic. Early flag gained by WitchDoctor here, right in the centre. They're going to sell calamaris, as I like to call them, right out here, doing their squid stuff. Well, at the moment, they're just sort of, they do performing like a squid at the moment. Just lying on the floor, not doing much else. Adjusting their hats, aiming at the birds. I've never seen a squid aim at birds. Oh, that's more squid-like action. Flopping on the floor. What's going on down here? Not a lot. Jakari. They will be unmovable. Should really put one in here at least, though. Otherwise, you could get a bit memed. Everywhere else looking fairly passive play. It looks a bit like Hickco's doing the same thing as he did in the previous games. Not quite turning up the aggression high enough. But yeah, we're into like the 3rd minute, so fair enough. If these boys start pushing through, I imagine he's going to be bringing in a lot more armor, but where it is, I'm not quite sure. This Rosita, not doing much from here. But 12-12 is back on now. BAF moving up. He's having a little lurk around in the town here. Can he see anything? His little reverse blue and white swastika. Looks like an SDW, doesn't it? Like this should be the front of it, kind of thing. SP, sorry. Very quiet on the battlefront. Some flags flipping here and there. I imagine it's this one in the centre here. Yeah, the calamari squid men are just flopping away into the distance now. Oh, but now they've recovered a little bit. Found a bit of water. But it's an insignificant tick at the moment. Yeah, Hickco's... It's like he's waiting for his opponents to set up his defences here, because he does need to be pressing at this point. And here come the armour. He's going to be sweeping through the forest with those. Sturmy as well to back them up. Don't know why he's bringing them round here. Is he really that fearful of Rosita? Which is good to be fearful of. But once you spot it out, you can bomb the damn thing. Even with a doubler around. Just bring out 2 bombers to make sure you get it. And ISU 152 now has some eyes, and it's going to be blowing up the pack. The T-70 as well. BF did go down here. And WitchDoctor still has a tick going. Jakari forcing their way around here. Getting a little bit caught out in the open. If this motorbike goes down, should have a pretty easy time getting into this forest. Shrek lurking in here is going to be really, really good for WitchDoctor as the tanks are moving up into this position. Sneak his Shrek around into this forest. We'll start picking off those tanks one by one. Unusual approach here by Hickco. He is starting to make more of a move into this forest, and WitchDoctor's going to have a hell of a time dealing with these boys. A bomber's probably your best bet, or some mortars. Commander being called in very early. His Hotchkiss will be up to 3 stars, so we'll pick anything out of the sky quite easily. In the north, WitchDoctor is making moves up here too. 1 Jakari is basically all there is back here to help out in terms of infantry. And he looks under some serious threat there. The flag's still being ticked in the centre. Rosita has been spotted out now. He's firing away at the Jakari that are moving across the open, trying to get to this flag. If he does spot this out, the ISU 152 can move out and start taking pot shots at this thing. Oh, the Pioneer is dealt with the Jakari in there. There's going to be TNT on TNT action here. I think both of these guys are going to go down. Oof. Pioneer just winning out there. Jakari's coming in though. And I believe they've got some Molotovs left. Yes, they have. They should be able to deal with these guys. Now the tanks will come around here. The Breda's probably going to pick both of these guys off. Or at least one of them. T-28 spotted it out. It's starting to bounce. It has a decent amount of firepower on it too. 26E helping out. Is he going to be able to pin it in time? He's one more shot off onto it by his T-26. And he manages it. Oh no, it's not quite enough. Does go down. Unfortunate there. Not gaining the flags over here. He's got a flag in the centre just about. 12-12 he's on. Sturmy in a very dangerous spot here. And he's getting side-shotted by the Pack 38. And he goes down. That's a disaster. Jakari getting shot out in the open. They don't want this. T28 does need to move up here. Can hide him behind the building. Still pepper away at these Pioneeri really effectively. Jakari and those guys with TNT that I can't pronounce. Junta. Let's just call him Lahito Junta. Lahito Junta. Looks like Hickco might get a tick on here in a second or two. Is he in range for the Molotov? Doesn't look like he is, so he's going to get pinned here. Elsewhere, what we got going on, and we see the first bomber coming in. Let's see what this doubler does to this boy. I've got a sneaky feeling it's just going to rip it out the sky. I don't think it might not even get its bombs off. No, it's just going to get ripped. They're really slow, these things. Well, not really slow, but slow enough. Probably not to get out. Is he going to get another blast off? No. Oh, yeah, there. It's gone. Hickco does get the flag here now. He's got the tick on. Just come to the end of A phase, so he's set up in a decent position. Just needs to sweep through this forest, clear these guys out. Should be looking pretty good then. T26 moving forward. The Shrek is still lurking back here. It's not been put to use, but it's not really been needed as of yet. Of course, as we come into B phase, then WitchDoctor does get the T-34-85s available to him. And we'll be able to outrange... Oof. Mutually short destruction net. We'll be able to outrange a lot of Hickco's armour. Yeah, pushing forward, they should be able to get this flag. Clean Me now moving in. Nice little tank. It's got a decent amount of frontal armour on it. But this Shrek will make short work of it if he spots him out. T26, is he moving to his death? Might be so. No push made into this town here, which is quite unusual, I would say. He's not dealt with the Rosita here. I'm not sure if he spotted it out or not. Now mortar play coming in. Nice call by WitchDoctor. Just pepper in the forest. Good way to deal with the Jakari. Just kill them with mortars. Yeah, up close, you're not going to have much work. Yeah, in the light cover, it's not the best spot for them either. On the edge of the heavy cover will be fine. They're nearly securing this flag. Should be able to do it. And this squad does go down. It's a little bit too much for it to deal with. The Breaders holding the line, just keeping this flag. He's not moving them up as of yet. Oh, he's spotted out the Beretta now. But just one guy shooting at it. That's not going to do much help. Now the other guy spotted him out. Beretta's going to go down. Going to get 14-10 on fairly soon. The Shrek moving round a little bit here. Trying to get him protected. But Jakari's moving across this way. Jakari coming in from behind. Might be able to pick off this Shrek. More T26 is coming in. They're going straight into the little forest here as well. To the light cover. 14-10 is on. Needs that 15. A minute into B phase now. Very light in the north. Very light indeed. And it looks like WitchDoctor's sensing something's not right up here. So he's decided to go forward. Jakari are going to get picked off there. They're exposed to the Mutti. They're double LMGs and will absolutely decimate those guys. So need some reinforcements in here desperately. Doesn't look like he has his eye on that part of the map at the moment. All focus is on the south for him. Doing a decent job mopping up here. Jakari did take out the Shreks. Bringing up a pack onto the edge of the hill here, so he should be able to cover reinforcements coming in. T-34-85. Can he deal? What is this gun actually? Oh yeah, this should be able to deal with him. Just need to try and get through into these buildings, get another flag on as soon as possible. Has he spotted what's going on in the north? Luckily the BAF and the T28 are holding up here. There is a Shrek that can sneak round here and take out this piece of armour. He has spotted this. Loads of reinforcements coming in. Flamers, disheartened infantry. Still no push made in the centre. No attempt whatsoever made. And I believe that's an artillery piece coming in too. The pack having a go with T-34-85. Just getting bounties up to now. It's getting picked off slowly. And a bounce again. He's decided to fall the thing back. Influx of infantry down here too. All a little bit too far back, I would say. IL-4 coming in. Oh, I love these things. I absolutely just adore these planes. I don't know what it is about them. And he's going to get the pack-up thing. Yep. And the blast of that. I think that's a 1K. The Brewsters, they're not fast enough for this, really. More of a defensive plane against other fighters. IL-4 in the north coming out as well. This will be a really devastating hit. Luckily the flamers look like they're just outside the blast zone, but all of this could go down here. I think the BAF is likely to get taken out. The Shrek is likely to move in just after this bomb drops, I would have thought, to kill off this T-28. It should be able to survive the blast if it doesn't hit it too direct. And here we go. Oh, you're gone. Oof. Yeah, T-28 survives, and now the Shrek moves in. Very nice move by WitchDoctor. And this guy will be able to take out that T-28. Pretty sharpish indeed. And there he goes. Yeah, luckily the flamers back here. One of them did get pinned a little bit there, my god. But the other flamers moving in. 14-10. Looks like it might be short-lived here. It's going to lose this flag, I feel. In the south, meanwhile, holding on pretty strongly here. The mortars are still firing in here, but there's not a lot sitting on the flag. Doesn't really have the firepower to deal with these T-34s, but a T-26, can he get a side shot off? No, he cannot. If you can get one to pincer it, get a side shot in somewhere, could be good. And now we see Ju-87 coming in to deal with the T-34-85. The doublers targeting the Brewster first. Nice play there by Hickco. That should be enough. Oh, and the commander was just out of range of the boy as well. He gets off the... Oh, fatal mistake there by WitchDoctor. I do feel like Doubler probably would have pinned that Brewster pretty much earlier and then gone for the Ju-87, but he's not retreated his Ju-87. It's going to go down now. Yeah, 3 stars, surely going to go down. He's just too close up against the forest. Oh, he's going to get it, he's going to get it. Oh, 2 fatal mistakes there by both players. Look at that thing, battered to death. But it's just a 14-10 on. And it's a very precarious 14-10 to say the least. Moti Pioneering moving in round in the northern position. By all rights, this should be WitchDoctor's flag by now. Just needs to get some guys back here. Move them in, flush out this latte. And Hickco's finally got into this building complex area over here. Picked off the AT weapon. T-26 is coming out now. If you can pick off this T-70, then should have a pretty strong position here. T-26 might pick off this T-72. Or will it? It does. Looking good, looking good. Jakari's still in here. They might be able to hold. Needs to be supported though quite soon. This leader needs to move in deeper as well. But 59 is on. 12 minutes until the win. Not looking too bad at all. Still plenty of infantry to come in a southern position. Still no play in the centre. Looks like the cavalry's arriving just in time to secure this flag. This flag, though, ooh, not looking good at all. Where are these guys going? They're going up onto the hill to cover the road as well. Nice call. T-34-85 coming up onto the hill here. Feel like it would be better just sat covering the road around here, but you never sort of know if there's a pack in here or not. So it could be a bit risky. Probe forward with the motorbikes first would be a good idea. Oh, I nearly forgot about this. Artillery's firing away. 150 mils. What kind of damage are they doing? They're knocking down some trees by the looks of it. Yeah, Jakaris should be okay in here. If you're moving into the light cover, though, they're not going to fare too well. Bit of a blunder there. The leader as well is not moving into positions to support them, which could make a big difference. These are already 2-star. The leader's boosting them up. The artillery's falling behind them. They might actually pin the Jakari at this rate. I think they will, even though it's just 3 of them. 2 of them. Are they going to survive long enough? Are they going to manage to pick them off? I think they're just going to get them, yeah, just about. So this is fairly secure now. A whole load more units coming in here. Bit of an overkill. 59 is on, 10 minutes. We're approaching phase C, but it's looking alright. It's looking alright for Hickco. I'm not sure I can keep the double tick going for a full 10 minutes, but if I can keep it going for like 5 or 6 minutes or so, and then just keep the single tick going a bit long after that, should be alright. This looks like the riskiest position at the moment. There's lots of infantry in here, just need some AT weapons. The Sturmy, you could pop these forwards really. They can face off against the T-34-85. Would be worth getting a Sturmy in around here too, just to get some sneaky shots in here and there. IL-4's coming in now, double bombing run. Of course there's no AA out here, is there? Oh dear. This could be brutal. Just one guy down there, one guy down there. Might not quite sneak in the flag there, but a good hit. Followed up with some mortar play. Where are these mortars firing? Into this area? Onto the buildings here? Can't quite see where that's falling. Panssari Moto moving in now. Return fire only, nice. Looks like he just wants to get them up onto here to sneak the flag if he can. 59 still on. In the north, how are things going here? T-34-85 arriving. The Klimi, not the best matchup here for him. He needs side shots on there. Jakari trying to get through into this forest. If they can make it, they should do alright. One of them's going to make it, just about. The rest of these guys just trying to sweep through these forests. But these guys don't have AT weapons, they've got Molotovs only. They do have the light machine gun which fires at close range, so they do alright up front. Ju-87 coming in. Again, Dubla hidden away. It's not going to help him out. Brewster here trying to screen. Is he going to get... He's not going to get the bombs off. Brewster's not arriving in time. Unlucky. If it just timed that a little bit differently. Ju-87 getting ahead of Brewster's not what he wanted. They would have attracted the fire of the AA and he would have definitely dealt with his T-34-85. 59 still on. Hickco's still looking pretty strong. Targeting the artillery onto the Dubla in the north now. Nice call. He realised he's got this fairly well secured here at the moment. It's T-70. It's been. I thought this was taken out a while ago. It's still sat there. The flamers have swept out these buildings. Nice, nice, nice. T-70 into... Looks like he's trying to offer some fire support for his infantry. Job done there. These Sturmies feel like they're being wasted. One up on the hill, on the ridge here. Or just popping forward a little bit. I can understand to be scared of AT weapons, but he could force more pressure onto the central hill doing this, and then try and move up into this position and take this flag as well. We are into phase C now. 7 minutes to victory for Hickco. Can he keep this going? Klimi still hiding behind this little building. Hide and seek. I don't think WitchDoctor can see this at all, actually. So there's a chance this guy moves forward a bit and he can get a sneaky side shot off onto it. 100mm pen, it can still deal with the frontal armor as well at close range, so. But side shot will be really tasty. Leaders coming in here, going to mop these guys up. Very nice. Looks like he's really determined to sneak around for the back here, trying to get the flag. 1410 he's on again. He has lost out. Jakari needs to get that Faust into business. T26 taken out. The Sturmy should have been round here, I feel, much earlier, but I won't be moving one in there now. Jakari is just out of range. Where's he going? He's going to get taken out by a Jakari in a second or two. Yak 9B coming in the north now. He's spotted out the Klimi, and the Klimi's gone. Yak 9B not needed. There is AA out in the centre and in the north. Oh yeah, we do have the AA here. Panzerfaust did deal with a T-34-85 as expected, but this flag is still not in Hickco's favour here. 12 minutes to win. He's only got a single flag now. Where's he lost another? Oh, he's just lost out over here, hasn't he? He doesn't have anything to deal with, this guy, at the moment. We do see a pack coming round. Where's he going to be unloading that? Up into here. If you can unload it here, he should be able to get a shot off at the thing. Jakari should deal with the Kalisari Moto in the forest here with the Molotovs. Should pick them off quite quickly. With the Suomi as well. Yeah, they're done for. Not long for this world. There they go. They do get all the way around. The pack, if he gets picked off by this tank, it's going to be terrible for him. Manages to sneak flag. He's got a double tick on again. The Blenheim coming in with a bombing run. Not sure where it's going. Going for the tank. Oh, he didn't quite unload them in time. The pack is unloaded in time. T-34-85 is likely to go down. This is a pack 40, I believe. Yes, it is. But he's got APCR on by the looks of it. Yes, he's firing APCR at it, but does get it eventually. Move this up onto the hill now. We'll be able to take out the second guy. 1410 is on. IL-4's coming in. And that pack is not long for this world. Nice push in the north here. They're disheartened, but they can do the trick. And he's managed to sneak the flag over here. Very good. With the leader in to back them up as well. It's going to help out a fair bit. But Namoti are out in the open here. They are going to force these disheartened units back. One of them, though, looks like he's going to sneak around into the building. But shortly after, he's going to get pushed out, I reckon. IL-4s. Did they get their bombs off? Neither of them got their bombs off. So the pack lives. Good news for Hickco. He's got a 15-9 on. He could go into a 16 here fairly soon. Jakari's unloaded into a weird position. This guy's unloaded into another weird position. Need to unload these guys. He must. Yeah, he's noticed now. He does get the flag. Just lost the flag somewhere else. I imagine in the south. No. He must have had an extra one somewhere. I'm not quite sure where they'd had it. But this is going to be really difficult to get rid of any of this. The Sudka in position now as well. And the Morse is trying to have a go at it. They are. 4 minutes ago, I think Hickco's got this one. Surely he's got this one. B42 in a nice little spot here. Didn't notice that before. Any guys coming out in this area, this guy can take nice shots at him. This is probably where WitchDoctor should be pushing, trying to get into this area, possibly pushing onto the hill here. The ISU 152 is out of AP, nearly out of HE at the moment. Yeah, must have been doing some serious work up there. The Rosita's barely done anything, I think. JU87 coming in the north again. The double is still there. So I think he's going to get repelled again. Yep, not be able to get the clusters off. Jakari trying to sneak forward and snipe this tank, but they can't get close enough either. I guess he thought his artillery dealt with it, but it's so far away. And it's, yeah, maybe he'll be able to pin it a little bit now. But this looks good for Hickco. Just under 3 minutes left. Think he might have done enough here. The Jakari are really pushing in deep now. Bit too deep. He might lose a lot of units in transports if he's not careful here. Yeah, needs to unload these. Is he watching? Don't think he's watching. He's going to lose them all. Oh, unload, unload. He's going to lose them all. That's terrible. Oh, one of them. But he's not going to last too much longer there. Pioneering coming in the north now. Can he turn this around? He's pushing for the flag here. Yeah, the BT-42 has spotted him out, is starting to fire. T-34-85 is going to pick off the BT-42 though. The ISU 152 has got no AP. A supply's being brought in just now. And we've got some counter battery on the field. 150 mil pin there, and 150 mil counter battery against each other. 5 rounds per minute, 5 rounds per minute. This is basically the same weapon. Looks like it pretty much. Sturm is still not being put to use. He's got one round in this position, which is nice. Needs some more infantry to help out in these buildings. AA not managing to repel the IL-4 there. Where's he dropping? Onto here? Not quite sure where that was dropped. Possibly onto these buildings. He's going to lose the flag in the centre. Just 1 minute to victory. The Blenheim's coming in to try and pick off some of these infantry as well. The Dubler's not quite going to be able to fire it in time. The Blenheim's going to turn into the AA and likely get picked off. He's got his bombs off though. Should do the trick there. Yep. Blenheim's going to go down, I'm sure of this. Surely, surely. No, is he run out of ammo? Nearly. Barely surviving. Both these boys on counter battery will pick this guy off. There, he's gone. If he gets a bit lucky, he might snipe the commander there as well. 59, 30 seconds. Looks like he's going to get his flag back, buy himself some more time there. Oh, it's 11:13 now. In the north, what's going on? He's got a flag back here. The Sturmey's there. Should be able to hold up a fair old while, but it's Streck's in the area. Yes, Vanatore Dicari's in here. 12-12, he's back on. Holy moly. Is he going to do it? Lost the flag here. Hickco just needs to unload, 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 unload. This Jakari just needs to step forward a little bit, gain this flag. It's seconds, literally seconds to the win. The Sturmey's gone down. Jakari looks like they might be walking into their death. More Jakari coming in to support. But Hickco just needs a flag somewhere. Or another flag just for a few more seconds. And he can have it here. He just needs to pop these out the building to here, and he's got it. Meanwhile, T-34-85's pushed right through, got onto this flag. The machine guns might be able to secure his flag. BT-42 moving out into the open now. Looking to fire down onto this hill, I imagine. The flag in the south. Ooh, there's so much infantry coming in now. He needs to move these Sturmey out. Needs to start cutting off the supply roads here. And so much infantry coming in. He's just going straight for the town here. Hickco, he just needs one flag for like 10 seconds, I believe. But now it's 14-10. He's lost the flag in the north. Jakari not being unloaded into the right spot here. Just need to unload them into here, not all the way up here. Fatal mistake, I think. Still not got this flag. Oh, this is painful to watch. Lots of flag in the southern position in the town. Sturm is now moving round a bit too late. Panssari around here with their Faust. They could take these guys down. (14-10). Oh, infantry being picked off here. Don't think it's going to last too much longer. BT-42's there. Machine guns are in here. The Junta's firing them as well with his couple of rifles, probably. Yeah, 4 rifles. Not a hell of a lot, but it's something. They're going to go down. C-3485 going to pick off this Jakari. Should have jumped around the building a long time ago. He could have won the game with that. He's not managed to do it. Pack 40 now. Needs to take out the C-3485. If he gets this, he's going to get it back to a 12-12, I think. Oh no, because he's lost his flag here. In the north, he can gain this flag back. One Jakari could come in and clear out this leader. There's a whole load more Jakari coming in into a better spot as well. But everything's falling apart now. Machine gun here, T-28, not doing much here. Could just drive him round up onto this hill. There's no armor waiting for him. There's a T-3485 coming in now. Sumoti. 13-11. All the guys are pinned here. Can't believe he's coming down to seconds. Yeah, WitchDoctor just ploughing in with as much infantry as he can now. Dropping down the smoke here to cover his incoming units. If he can get this flag, I don't think he can. If it smoked off in this region and pushed into the town, I think that would have been game over. 12-12 now. Where can he gain a flag? He's got a flag in the north. I think he can keep this fairly well secured too, with that amount of Jakari in there. This T-28 is not doing anything. Machine gun barely holding on here. Needs some armor in the north. The ISU 152 is resupplied. At this point in the game, it's going to rush things into this area and try and secure this flag. Just need a flag. Yak 9B spotted out T-28 now. And he's going to take him down, I believe. Yeah, this both is far too far back. IL-4 coming in to blap the Jakari. BF-109 trying to pick off the Yak. I think he's going to get picked off by the doubler himself. Oh, Pioneer trying to sneak in the back here and get the flag. They've been cut off though. This is what matters here. This Jakari could take out the T-3485 if he gets too close. There's no AT infantry in this position. This guy could just literally drive up around the road. He needs that one more flag. A bombing run into here. Looks fairly secure. Looks like this flag could be for the taking quite soon. The Pioneer is sat here though, hiding behind the building. T-34 in a weird position actually. If he pops his nose out here to cover the road, I think that's probably what his plan is. But the Latil might be able to get a side shot off into him. Jakari spotting out the Pioneer. Not the best range engagement for Jakari, as no range engagements are. WitchDoctor's got the 13-11 on again. He's managed to get into here. And that could be it. That really could be it. He really needed to hold on to this flag. Kivari coming into the centre now. Unfortunately, they've taken the dumb road, which is what the AI does in this game sometimes. Obviously wanted to come down here. You need to call them into here, fast move, and then give them the order to unload around here. And he would have been able to take over this bit, pretty sure. This bit would have been even better. You can see there's actually nothing there to fire at him from this point. So he could have just ran into here and got this flag. But with 12 minutes remaining, at this point, WitchDoctor, how is he going to tick him down? I don't think he can. He's literally going to have to make him collapse everywhere across the map at this point in the game in order to get a win. So it looks like Hickco is going to get this one. Of course, it is the 50-minute time limit. And holding on to the 12-12, Hickco's done just enough. These Jakari securing the flanks. I'm just so surprised that no push has been made in the middle at all. Yeah, I don't even think a triple tick at this point in the game is going to be enough. Then again, possibly it would be. C-34-85 now moving in. Can he take out? Yeah, he can take out this AA piece. If he can fire. Driver's knocked out. They don't have a... Oh, they do have AP on them. This guy could do the work. Could crit him. Needs to get a shot off. Goes down. T-28 could move up here and blap him as well. Could get a race shot on him. Desperate moves here by WitchDoctor. Not quite desperate enough. He just needs to push this guy forward, push this guy out to here. But he's lost the hill in the north again. Looking at what's on the field, he looks fairly heavily out-traded too. The Jakari are much cheaper units, but still, there's so much more on the field at the moment in time. And we're coming into the last 10 minutes. It's not going to hold it. The machine guns into here will get picked off too. They can't really do much at this kind of range. The Molotovs are picking at them anyway. And there's a big influx of flamer units coming in. Should be able to clear out this forest too. And Hickco's getting a tick on again. 30 seconds. 25. Going to be done. The guys, they did make it round here. Lucky for them, but they've been picked off in the open a bit. The smoke helping out a hell of a lot there. Okay, making some nice use of the smoke from the heavy artillery to allow these guys to get in. So nice thinking. 5 seconds to go. Hickco has taken the second game. I thought he'd thrown that away for a second then. Pretty close. Yeah, very well played by Hickco. Nicely out-traded his opponent. Let's see about MVPs. IL4s, again, one of my favourite units in the game. I do love him. It's got a soft spot. Doing some nice work on the infantry, picking them off. I'm going to have to give him the MVP just because pure bias, no other reason. And for Panssari, ISU 152 doing some decent work. He like basically unloaded all his shells nearly in the early stages of the game. Not getting any dramatically good kills there. Got a PAC 38, got a flak 88mm. That's pretty decent. He was an outstanding player though. BT42 definitely doing some work. Was in a nice position there, getting a Breda, 2 machine guns, some more calamari squid men. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, so BT42 MVP for this team. Let's look at the chronology. Yeah, nice start from Hickco here, getting some nice kills in the early game. IL4, nice bombing runs in there. But generally quite even. I think it's more towards the end where I believe Hickco is just trading extremely effectively after we're getting quite far into C phase. It's just a points difference. These guys would cost like 30. The Panssari, I believe they're about 30 points, whereas the Jakari 20. So every Jakari killed, well, 3 Jakari worth 2 Panssari. So, anyway, goodbyes. I will be back on Friday, which actually will be Friday, and I'll be doing some live casts in the evening here. So that will be sort of early, late afternoon in Europe, I believe. So if you want to catch them, then jump onto the old Twitch Arena. And I'll see if I can repurpose some of those videos for YouTube as well later on. But I want to get through a good number of them if I can. But anyway, bye-byes. Oh, yeah, bye-byes again.